Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Taylor Lauren here. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I am chilling in my jammies. Blair is in front of me in her bouncer, in her vibrating bouncer, so I thought I would just get a quick video out to you guys. In today's video, we are still talking about pregnancy, postpartum things, and I wanted to talk to you guys about birth plans, what they are, how to put it together, and why it's important. So your birth plan is essentially your wishes or your plans for how you want your labor and delivery to go. It is a plan. Everything may not go according to plan in your birth plan. For example, I didn't plan on getting an epidural. That wasn't in my birth plan, but I did end up getting epidural. I still have to film my labor and delivery video with my husband for y'all. It is coming. We're just trying to find time to do it with him still being at work and me being at home, and then now we have Blair here in the mix. But back to the birth plan stuff. So our doula helped us put together our birth plan. It was actually like a whole 2-hour session that we went through. I actually had 2 separate birth plans. One that my doula helped us put together, and then my medical provider gave me like a baby book, and there was a birth plan in the back of that baby book, so I just kind of put them together. So at the end of it all, my birth plan was about 6 pages, and when it came time to push, my midwife was just like, okay, give me the rundown. What do you want? What don't you want? And what's really great is, oh, you okay, mama? You okay? Okay, I think you're good. And the great thing about it is that I wasn't the only one that knew my birth plan. Because when it came time for me to push, y'all, honestly, for me, my birth plan went out the window. I was just like, okay, it's time to push, get this baby out of me. But because me, my husband, and my doula all worked on the birth plan together, and because they were in the labor and delivery room with me, they also knew the birth plan. So while the midwife was like asking me things, like while I'm trying to focus on pushing, they were actually answering, like, this is what we want, this is what we don't want, this is, the last result, all that kind of stuff. So make sure that you're not the only one who knows your birth plan. Make sure that your support team, the people that are going to be in labor and delivery with you, make sure that they know the birth plan as well. I actually took 3 copies of my birth plan with me to the hospital, due to like nurse shift changes and stuff, just so like everyone would know what it was. I also kept 1 copy for myself. So I took 3 copies for nurse shifts, and then kept 1 copy for myself. So in the event where someone was like, oh, that's not, what your birth plan says, I could be like, actually, it does say XYZ, or it doesn't say XYZ, or whatever. Also, I think it may be like kind of nice to keep an extra copy for yourself if you want to like scrapbook it or put it in your baby book or whatever. I do have a copy of my birth plan to show you guys. So I'm going to flip you over, and that's what we're going to do. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, make sure you're not the only one who knows your birth plan. Whoever's going to be in labor and delivery with you, make sure that they know it. Take extra copies, and just understand that your birth plan is like the ideal rundown of how you want your birth to go. But in the back of your mind, keep like be open to options. Like your birth plan is your plan A, but also like have your plan B and C and like your last resort. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and flip you guys over so you can see what my birth plan looked like. Also, oh, packing list. Within our birth plan, it also came with like a packing list. I'm pretty sure that my doula like downloaded it online or on Pinterest or something. The packing list, in addition to the birth plan paperwork, was very, very helpful. I delivered at 39 weeks in 2 days, but my hospital bag was packed at the door at like 32 weeks. And it was just very helpful to kind of have like that packing list and that checklist of things. that you need at the hospital. Of course, I packed like my toiletries and chargers and all of that last, and kind of just threw that in my purse. Um, so yeah, that was just the other thing that I wanted to mention. Okay, y'all, so this is the hospital bag checklist. What to pack for mom, dad, and baby. I believe my doula gave this to me, but I think she got it from Pinterest. As you can see, I have scribbled on it a little bit, and as I packed things, I just kind of crossed them off. I didn't cross off the toiletries because those are things that I packed once I went into labor. And then you can see here that it has what to pack for your partner and your baby. All right, so that's that one. This is the birth plan. So this is actually the one that was in the back of my baby book that my provider gave to me. And the rest of the pages are from my doula. So this was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is actually a 5-page birth plan here. And this one was 2 pages. So all in all, my birth plan was like 7 pages. So here's just a rundown. It asks you like what kind of environment you want, the labor and coping with labor pain. And you can just check the boxes off. And then delivery and postpartum. As you can see, I kind of like made things more detailed by including my husband, and then I signed it. And then this birth plan from my doula was a lot more detailed. It's by the bump from the knot. It asks for all of our information and like where we were delivering and all those kinds of things. And what type of delivery. And who you want to be in the room. And what you'd like during labor. And then stages of labor, what you're not interested in, how you like monitoring to be, all these kinds of things. What you like during labor and delivery, if you're going to bring anything. We did not. Talks about episiotomies and all kinds of stuff. After delivery, if you have to get a C-section, how soon you want to hold your baby. I was very adamant about Blair not being taken out of the room, but most hospitals don't do that anymore. I think it's called like rooming in or something. Baby nurseries aren't really a thing anymore. And then it talks about like babies' medical exams and procedures, first bath, feedings, all of that kind of stuff. And that's the end. So I hope y'all enjoyed this birth plan and packing this video. I hope it was helpful. I also went over the birth plan with my OB, just so that I could further understand like medical procedures at the hospital, and so that she could further inform me and update me on like the culture of the hospital. Like I was really adamant about Blair not leaving the room, and she told me, oh, like we don't do that anymore anyway. So if you want to go over it with your OB or your midwife, that's a great thing to do as well. Again, you guys keep in mind that your birth plan is a plan. It's just kind of a layout of how you would ideally want things to go, and what, you know, plan B and C would be in the event that what you want to do is not achievable. So it is a plan, but be open to other methods or other plans. A healthy baby and a healthy mom is the goal. So maybe like you want to labor in the tub, but the hospital won't allow you to, or maybe they don't have maybe it's not available, or maybe they just don't have the capacity to do that. But maybe you could labor in the shower, or maybe you could squat over the bed, or maybe you're free to move around your labor and delivery room the way that you want to. So just keep things in mind. Just have, like, your plan A and your wish list and your ideal birth plan. But keep in mind that anything could happen during labor and delivery, and you want to have an open mind and be informed about your plan A, but also be informed about what the other possibilities could be and how you want to handle those situations as well for your plans like B and C. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and engage with me in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.